Okay, to hell with all the rules right now. I know I'm supposed to be posting by 9 a.m. and this is supposed to be a 5-minute limit. And I just tried recording 3 times videos that are under 5 minutes that I would post by 9 a.m. to report on my 3-week performance, I guess, or 3-week recap of posting videos. And it just, I didn't like them, okay? And this is me not being a perfectionist. I just simply just thought they sucked. Okay, so this video is a recap of, or I don't know, I forgot, performance check-in. I forgot what to call it. Reflection, right? Reflection. It's a reflection of my 3 weeks of posting videos every single day. So if you don't know, I've been posting videos every day for the last 3 weeks. And my challenge that I set for myself was to post daily every day for 30 days by 9 a.m. Now, this is not the first time I've done a 30-day video challenge. I've done one back in March 2022. At the time, it was about getting over the fear of being in front of a camera in the first place, so I challenged myself to go live every day for 30 days. Great, 10 out of 10, would highly recommend, and I do recommend it to all my clients. Oh, look at that. The alarm clock is going in the background. Okay, anyway. So the point is, I did this 30-day challenge to myself again, but this time the idea was to get over the perfectionism, because after making videos for a couple of years, I still was pretty clenched down there as far as the quality of videos. I wanted things to be great. I wanted the idea to be worthwhile, and I wanted to expand the idea to a certain degree, and I wanted it to be of a certain quality, and I was just very serious about those things. And sometimes that meant overthinking it so much that I would just skip the video and be like, okay, well, this week's, it's just not happening. I'll just post it next week. And I went from posting 4 times a week. In 2022, I was posting like a clock. 9 a.m. Central, I would post my weekly Mojo video, which is 10 to 15 minutes long, and which is usually like a how-to guide or something, and something actionable. And then throughout the week, Tuesday, Thursday, and I think Sunday, I was posting the shorts, and then I was publishing those on LinkedIn and other places. So I was taking content a bit more seriously. And I got bored with it at some point. Early 2023, I started to get bored. I was like, I'm taking this way too seriously, and I'm uninspired by my own content. This is not fun. I want to try something different. So I unclenched. I stopped having that seriousness about me about posting at a specific time every week. And honestly, it was one of the best decisions ever. I remember taking a break for 3 weeks, and during those 3 weeks, I didn't have to publish anything, but I still created because it was fun. But this time I was creating whatever the heck I wanted to create. I was like, what do I want to talk about? And how do I want to present this idea without caring how it's gonna do and stuff? And ironically, those videos, they did so well. Like that one of the videos was called Unleashable, actually ended up doing so well. And from that point, basically the rest of 2023 was me doing whatever the fuck I wanted, which is great. Like it was like I'm just gonna make content that I feel like making when I feel like making it. Somehow I still managed to make on average 3 videos per month. So that's a little bit less than 1 video per week, which is not bad. Okay, it's not bad. But it's gotten to a point where I was again overthinking, the quality, because I was posting on average once a week or less than once a week. That means that one video had to be good. I was putting a little bit of hope, too much hope on that video. It has to be good. And not that all these videos performed really well as far as like the whatever I was posting them or with the audience, but what I knew for sure is every single video I loved creating it. I enjoyed the process of creating it, and anyway, so this year I was like, okay, I'm going to allow myself the space and time to, this year 2024, by the way, if you're watching this later, I don't know, I have to remember that sometimes people see videos from months and years ago. So January 2024, I had this impromptu thought. I was again going to make a video, and I was just overthinking the heck out of it, and I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm gonna push myself to make a video every single day for the next 30 days, just like I did that one challenge. But this time it's not live. This time it's even worse. You might be wondering, what's worse than going live every day? What's worse than going live every day is having to come up with an idea and actually process the idea and publish it, because that gives you an opportunity to edit, an opportunity to change the video if you don't like it, unlike going live. So an extra layer of thinking. You still have to, you still have the option to overthink. But with the time limit, it's like, yes, I can do it, and I'm gonna say no. Yes, I can edit, and I'm not going to. Yes, I can redo this video because I don't like it, but I'm not going to. So to me, it's more challenging than going live. When you go live, you go live. You just don't think about it, right? So that's what I've been doing. A video every day by 9 a.m. most of the time. Unlike today, it's 9:04. Like I said, I made a couple of videos and I just stopped them. I was like, no. This is putting a limit on this reflection, this specifically a reflection. I'm not going to do it in 5 minutes. Because remember, part of the challenge is I can't think about an idea before or pull something that I've already thought about and processed. I have to come up with something on the spot. On the spot, come up with the idea. On the spot, break down the idea. What are your points that you're going to cover? Everything, the entire production of the video has to happen the day of. And so something like this, where for me, what's really important is that I do reflect on this and not just make a video and ship it, because that's not the point. The point is for me to be able to look back at this and have really sincerely reflected on it. So I did think about it, of course, throughout the weekend. I thought about it yesterday, but I didn't sincerely like sit down and actually be like, okay, what worked, what didn't, etc. until today, until this morning, right before making the video. So all in all, this has worked really well, much better than I expected even. It has given me an opportunity to make a video every day, means that even if I don't feel like the idea is that great, or that the topic or the way I covered it was that great, even if I'm not super satisfied with the video, I know I have a chance to create another one tomorrow. So I think that was one of the biggest reliefs about it. Just higher quantity means higher chances of creating something of quality. And of course, quantity only comes from quality. So you really can't get good at something unless you're doing it a lot and you're practicing a lot. So that's part of the equation for me. It also works in the fact that I now, come hell or high water, I have to come up with an idea and create the video by 9 a.m. So it took away that thought, that belief that, oh, I can only make a video if I spend the time and energy on it a certain level. That belief is gone completely. Now I can make a decent video. I know I can make a decent video. It's not the kind of video I want to make. It's not great for growth. It's not great for, all of those things. But it is still a video and it's still decent enough. So look at that. The 5-minute limit has worked most of the time, except one day last week, one day and this video. So that makes it two videos this week that I did not stick to the 5-minute limit. And most of the time I have published by 9 a.m. Today, again, is the exception. So for the most part, I've been able to stick to those rules that I added throughout the challenge. So I'm not going to add anything new this week because I have to be consistent about these two things specifically. Sharpening the message so that I can make it within 5 minutes without taking away from the meaning of the message, and making it by 9 a.m., not 9:05, not 9:12, but 9 a.m. sharp, just because I really want to do that. So that's it. I'd be curious to know how next week is going to go. And of course, I'm going to make a 30-day reflection. So once this entire thing is over, I'll do a 30-day reflection with everything that I've learned and everything that I've discovered about my own process of creating videos and what I'm going to improve upon because of this challenge. And after this challenge is over, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing next, but I know one thing for sure is I'm going to be creating a lot more. So that is my intention for 2024, higher quantity of creation. All right, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.